with Sonji on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji, Lucy, and Sekou, we're on the edge.
Welcome. You're on the edge with Sonji and Mr.
Sekou,
the Madman.
gang.
And on my right is the beautiful
Barbie.
So beautiful.
Barbie of comedy.
Barbie of comedy.
Our comedians in the house.
They still block me, but this Silky.
And
Yo,
because he can't wait
Mr.
for his
Silky.
introduction. This is it.
This is Silky.
I'm sorry because I saw a block and I was just like, what? Why am I still blocked Instagram? Like,
They blocked you?
yes, they don't
That's
like
why
me.
I just look like a picture on your screen and it's not like
Yes, like they don't like me.
That's worse than Facebook jail when you block.
Dang.
I've been blocked since last week. like I don't even care about shorties blocking me, but Instagram, you gonna really do me like that? I'm trying to make my money, brother. Like, leave me alone. Like,
Introduce yourself, Silky.
That's like a
Silky
whole
Mike, and now I'm upset. let's throw Instagram over the edge right now. Man.
Hi, I'm Silky Mike, and I'm upset.
Instagram over the edge.
Instagram is over the edge. Damn. Well, welcome everybody.
You want to use my Instagram?
Log into my account.
I forgot. I do got something else I could use probably.
You supposed to have a backup.
I do, but it's just like that's my page. You feel me? Like I put so much work in on that page. Leave me alone. Like,
That's when they get you.
yes, yo, and that's what's up.
Well, we got Silky in the house, and obviously he did not need to miss this therapy appointment.
No, he had to come today. Therapy was needed
On
today
the
for
edge,
Silky.
real therapy.
Real therapy, yes. Absolutely.
Yes. And we do have a couple of guests in the house
We
today,
did.
and we're going to talk to them in the
Yes.
second half. But you guys want to introduce them?
Sure.
These guys they do films,
Films.
acting. They're
Acting.
very, very, very good actors.
They remind me of 48 Hours, Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte.
Oh,
If you hear these two guys talk, yeah. They go back and forth.
I
Cool
straight
gentlemen.
see in the heat of the night. I don't know that.
Okay,
movie,
he
but-
did not. Yeah, all right, okay. I
I
can hear
was
like.
thinking like Cagney and Lacey.
What you said?
Hey man, Bad Boys. That's all I can really see.
Okay,
Just a different,
boy.
just a
Okay.
different,
Bad
concept.
Boys,
That's
bad
it.
boys.
Yo, you know what's so funny? That would be a dope concept.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking?
Very dope concept.
Miami Vice.
Okay.
Miami Vice cracking
Give me
the
that.
time.
What about 48 Hours, 1 and 2?
Yeah. I seized that. But these gentlemen, man, are phenomenal good guys.
Yes. And you know why they're so good?
Because they know us.
Because they film. You know, Dark does the
Yeah,
I
but
can take that.
and they know us.
He does the filming.
But he does the
so he got
filming.
That eye. And who are we speaking about, guys?
are
I know
speaking
y'all
of
see him on the screen.
Mr. Derek Stroman
Derek
Hello,
Stroman.
and Mr. J. Laing.
That's Johnny.
Johnny Laing, baby.
Well, I knew it was a
Johnny
J.
Laing in the house.
Johnny Laing. I apologize. I gotta get it right. Johnny.
Johnny,
Laing.
you gonna stop pointing that gun at people?
That
I'm
little
saying, I
ass
don't care if it's fake.
pointing
or not,
guns?
You know,
He said he pointing guns.
you be pointing all
was a
the
prop.
time.
You just be
The
pointing them.
prop-
It was a prop.
Is it a prop?
Who got
The gun light
We're
this
going
big.
to-
That gun is actually
We'll do
not
it like-
a prop.
Oh.
However,
However.
it is an 1878 38 caliber
Is everybody's
black
mic
powder.
on?
Black
I've never
power.
heard of it.
So there's no bullets.
Got you. No bullets. You good.
There's no bullets.
No bullets.
Okay.
So go like this.
It's
Hey.
real gun.
Real, hey
There's no
man,
black powder.
you gotta be careful
No
with that,
bullets.
mother.
Yeah. Now, well, we've
No bullets.
graduated since then. To some,
Okay.
some good prop guns.
That's awesome. We're gonna talk a lot about that, guys. When we come back from break, we do have an on the edge question. Can you get that background? We do have an on the edge question, which you guys can participate on, or you can save it for when we bring you guys up on the platform. We're gonna do some switching around a little bit and have some fun. But the on the edge question today is standards.
Standards.
Do you think your standards are too high
Hell
or
yeah.
too low?
Hell yeah.
And I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human.
Chinese
and
is my eyes.
some people's standards is like for a superhero.
That's mine.
Supergirl. or Superman?
Some people's standards are just crazy.
I would have said that. Some people's
I
standards
ran into
is
some
low.
standards this morning.
Oh.
Really?
Yes.
Was it your standard or you just?
It wasn't my standards because it was sexual. Sorry.
I understand.
And it was like, so how long can you last? Like 5 minutes for me. If it's a good 5 minutes.
I'm hoping he not watching this show.
Yeah, I know, right? Brother just like, damn. Put me out there like that.
We're gonna rewind that. Okay, the standard was set where? Where was the standard set?
6 minutes.
I guess you gotta set the standards before you do something. You know?
5 minutes and 15 seconds.
Shit.
You really gotta set the standards because
that's
if not,
twice for me, so.
then you can be in a whole altercation
All right.
over a
10
sexual
minutes.
encounter.
Now here's the thing with that though. All right, let's say the individual try to set that standard, and they don't know that they cannot set that standard.
Maybe they can't meet it.
They can't fulfill the need of that standard.
All right, let me
Because
tell y'all
you
something.
different.
Can I be honest? Okay, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Uh-oh.
It was me. I was the one that lasted 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I knew
Hey.
I already
Boom, boom,
knew
boom, boom.
this. I knew this. That's why I was trying to get her to elaborate. I'm like, so who set that standard?
Okay, so it wasn't just
5
sad.
minutes.
You know what I mean? I don't be doing
All right.
too much. So, you know, the backed upness was, and it just happened. And I was
Okay, I get it.
sucking my thumb, and 5 minutes later, like,
Oh, okay.
good night.
And
I didn't
then,
know
and
it
then
was
it's
going with
over. It's
It was
over.
over. It was over for me.
I mean,
It was over for me.
what happened to the
I'ma tell
comeback?
you.
Like,
It's
I
a-
mean,
The
hey.
comeback was tomorrow. Like, I got you.
I'm gonna
I
tell
got
you like this. It's a guy somewhere like yeah.
Or maybe a girl.
Oh, shit. Damn.
there's
Well,
a person.
It is somebody
hey,
out there
look.
like yo. I
Yo.
did that.
Yep, you feel me? About to say it's still a guy out there like the same way he said it. Like I can do that
I
too.
did that.
Can I help?
Well, I would say now. Let me be honest. Now, if it's a standard like that, I think y'all have different standards. I mean, like it's like
I mean, is the oral
longevity?
different from, like, you know what I'm saying, penetration? Because it was like an oral thing. You know?
so. I mean, it gotta be. I mean, in your mind, how long does it? Like, I mean, not trying to get into anything deep, but
We can do that.
it's like,
His voice changed.
We can do that.
Like,
We
but
can do that.
how I don't understand how Silky can be like,
Oh my god.
and then when you say something else, he be like a whole man.
Because I
like,
mean, it's like
deep.
it's levels to this
We
shit.
said it's 50 shades of
It's
Silky.
Britney shit.
All right. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I had a friend of mine, right, that was he was a cool guy, right? He was one of them cool guys that get a lot of women, right?
She trying to talk about me.
So,
As soon as a lot of women part came up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
about me.
he got a lot of women. He got a lot of women, right? And he was so good that one day I was in a car and every last woman in the car he had gotten, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was good with the old game, you know. So one of the girls, she thought, you know, of course they're not talking. Nobody knows nothing. I know because the person told me.
Right.
So I'm in the car. So the girl was like, I'm going to call such and such because he's got really good head game, right?
Right.
So I was like, okay. She said, so she kept calling. He didn't answer the phone. So I thought that was strange. I'm like, why won't he answer the phone?
Because he was occupied.
So I text him. So I said, yo, you won't believe who I'm in the car with. All these women you hit. But this particular one is bragging about how good you were, blah, 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 blah.
Oh
He
my
was
God.
like, yeah. Well, it is what it is, you know, acting like Silky, right?
It is what it is. It's
Shout
the
out
truth.
to Big Silk.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
So he said, I said, so why you won't answer the phone, Erica?
She dropping names.
She
dropping names.
No one heard that. No one heard that.
She's snitching.
Such and such keeps calling you. Why you won't answer the phone? He said, she lazy.
Oh. That
Yeah,
sucks.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks.
He said she's entirely lazy. She's one of those people that want this from me, but won't do nothing after the fact, right?
Oh.
I said, well, I mean, she's cute. He was like, I don't care.
Don't give a damn. Yeah, don't give
So
a.
sometimes it's not always lazy because I ran into that before. Someone wanted to, you know what I'm saying, do the oral on me, and then they thought it was the favor was going to be returned. You said you wanted to do it.
Exactly.
I never agreed to.
Amen.
Listen,
Well, here's the thing.
no, I didn't finish my story.
Put a cap on it.
Let me
Put a
get back
cap
to
on
this.
it.
I'm about to get back to this. This right here.
I got
This right here. This right here. This is what he said. He said, I do not deal with lazy women. Period. It's no one-sided. It's like you get yours and then you go on. He might have did it a couple times, and after that, she can't get it. You know what I mean? So you kind of messing up your own self.
Well, you don't even know. He probably didn't even have a conversation. See, you got to have that conversation. You got to just let it be known what's up. I'm not playing no game. I'm not playing no game. I did not come over here to do this and do that. Like, no, I want to know. I'm letting you know. If I'm coming here, I'm leaving with something. Like, if I'm doing that, I want to know. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna bop, bop. You gonna do that? Because if you gonna do that, I'm on the way, and I'm gonna let you know. If I'm going to do it to you, I'm going to do it. If I'm not, I'm not, and that's just that.
Okay.
You can believe it or not.
I will say
I believe in the conversation.
I believe in the conversation.
But
All
here's the
right,
thing.
go ahead, and I'll let you.
Sometimes it's nice to go smooth and do that, but
see, it's some cats that think that automatically, if I do it and I do it really
I'm gonna
good,
get mine. No.
she's gonna want to do it back to me because I did it.
Don't nobody play those
They
games.
do.
in 20.
They do.
We talking.
I don't care if it's 2022 or 1982.
Wait a minute. What about
It's the
Ain't
same
nobody-
game.
No, the conversation needs to be.
No, yeah, I agree. Yes.
what,
yeah,
what about the girls with the big lips? You know, 'cause
Oh my God, man!
you,
What?
you automatically think that they
Tell
about
me
to
about
do
it.
that.
One night stand, you just gotta
What?
take care of business. Hope for the best.
Yeah, right.
Man,
Listen, we
if you got
Mr.
big lips,
Johnny
I
Laing
need to
that
know.
wanna come out here.
I'm not gonna play that game. I definitely need to know. Like,
There ain't nobody playing those kind of games. Listen, I'm a
Shit,
grown woman.
you right.
I'm not playing no games with nobody. And if you get to be too lazy, you're going to think I don't like you no more. You're really going to think I don't like you. Like, she don't even go nowhere near me. Why would you want to go near anybody that's not going to do what, you know what I'm saying? They playing all kind of laziness.
Yeah.
So now me, going to the standard, I'm going to give you a pass. You got a piece of paper?
hey, yo.
You got a piece of paper?
I'm gonna give you a pass.
Let me I'm gonna write her down a green card. Barbie
It was
gets
5 o'clock in the
That's why you get a green card. Yes, you got a green card.
Wait a minute,
Oh,
Barb.
shit.
This can't be the
5
everyday
o'clock in the
thing.
morning is the best time.
No, kids was waking up watching cartoons. Can you turn my TV
And she got
on?
25
yeah, I forgot.
kids,
She
y'all.
got the
Y'all
baseball
gotta understand.
squad.
She
My
gets
bad.
a green card.
You got the green
This
card.
is not her reality,
Yes.
even
not.
though she takes shots of reality.
Shots of
That's her
reality.
show, you know. That's her little segment. I had to get that in there.
Shots of yeah, gang.
But you got your green card on that one.
Thank
Now
you.
I'm gonna go with my standards. My standards don't have to be sexual or anything like that. But going back to what you guys said, it is a conversation that has to be put out there. You know what I mean? But I do believe some people have standards that are so high they think that person is a superhero.
Yeah, my
Right.
standards are high.
And I'm like, if you think I'm Supergirl, then you better be Superman.
That's right.
What do we mean by this?
That's
I want.
You want clarity?
Yeah.
If I have to do all this superhero stuff,
I
Okay.
can't roll with Mike right
then you gotta be able to do
gotta
you gotta be able to do superhero man stuff. Like, so it's like
what?
you don't want me to. I'm gonna go basic. Like, I'm not even going sexual because I got plenty of people who can do that. But I'm just saying, if you want me, no,
Well,
I mean,
excuse me.
I'm saying I got you guys to go sexual, so I don't have.
Hey, yo.
Was that a shot?
There you go.
Was that a shot? Where did the drink at? Was that a shot?
That was a good
Was
cover.
that a shot?
That's what it sound like.
Oh,
shit. And I believe it too.
Was that a shot?
That was a reality shot.
That's me.
Damn.
No, but I'm saying, okay, so if you expect me, and we're gonna go on break. If you expect me to cook, clean, get the
strap.
what you call it, the dead skin off the bottom of your foot.
Oh, okay. Pedicure.
Not doing that.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
I don't like feet. I'm just.
Then I expect the same thing. I mean, when I don't feel like doing something, I expect you to cook clean and get the crust off my feet. You know.
Oh wow.
We are good
Put some perm in the back of my head.
We are
get
good
the
up to the
beads.
feet.
Oh, I thought of another show when you said that. Trading Places.
Trading places.
Trading Places.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's my area. Old people.
She had a good eye for that one.
So Sekou, so that's all I'm saying. I mean, now, if going to the superhero thing, I mean, if you want to elaborate on that, Sekou.
Oh no, I'm not elaborating on superhero thing. I'm just
Anybody?
elaborating on the standards.
Derek, superheroes, standards.
I mean, to me, it just don't always work. It can't be planned out like that all the time.
Oh yeah,
It just kind of happens the way it happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why you end up having a debate about it, because it's like, wait a minute, you done and I'm not done. And you
It's
like,
called a
wait minute.
quickie.
I was tired. I had a long day.
Every
you know what I'm
man
saying?
on the
It's called a
I had a
planet
quickie.
knows
long
about a
day.
quickie, okay?
You know what I mean?
Man,
It's gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta really prepare yourself
Yeah.
to be any kind of superhero in those situations.
I concur,
What
sir.
situation
You know
are
what
you
I
talking
mean?
about?
You know what I'm talking
Sexual or everything?
Sexual, everything.
Everything.
Now, they took it to the sex because that's where their mind is, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
At the end of the day,
you want to cut you promise to cut the grass, and then you come in a little late and you don't feel like cutting the grass. You're not gonna cut the grass. It's too dark
Not
to cut the
today.
grass right now.
Cut
If
it
it's
in the
raining.
morning.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Sounds like we need to get a therapist
I'm
over here.
just
there
saying.
you go.
I'm in my mind, but then look, the grass ain't getting cut, so there's a problem there.
That's why people going to the grass on the other side.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey yo.
It's greener.
And it's cut.
And it's cut.
See, it's like regardless, we go to the sexual side anyway.
It's
Like
there.
That's why I threw that out there. That's why I threw it out there.
it's like,
Keep your grass cut.
Oh God,
Please
you
do.
fine.
He said, please.
The
Please
lawn
do.
is good. Let me wow.
just let me get in there. Damn.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
my man said, just let me get in there. Damn.
Shucks. This is beautiful. But
Unbelievable.
It's all right. I mean, it's on the edge. It's on the edge.
It definitely is.
I gave it up. But yeah, standards.
But yeah, standards.
Yeah, my standards are really high though. Like, you gotta do more than just be in the bed though. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta have fun with you outside the bed
That's right.
as well as inside the bed. So yeah,
Right.
I've been told all my life that my standards is too high, and I'm like, so
Right.
If your standards are so high, then you must have some high for yourself. Now, name some for yourself.
oh my standards like,
You got to set standards for yourself.
oh yeah, I do, and that is more or less just be kind, speak what's on your mind, but do it respectfully. Have a mind. Don't just have a. You
about
say
to
only
push.
4 words.
I'm about to push.
Keep on pushing.
They be like, what's
I'm
up?
about to push. So let
Yeah,
me say this.
I'm
Like for me, like I expect I would say standards and expectations. I expect a certain amount of things from whomever I'm dealing with,
Oh,
including
you mean in that nature,
including
okay.
my kids, right? So
Yes,
I
yes,
taught my
yes.
children how to be a certain way, right? They are adults now. To this day, what I taught them, they still have. I'm not gonna accept anything
And
less than
oh,
that
yeah.
from my own man.
Oh, then
So if I teach my children how to clean up after themselves, you know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
yeah.
Do these different things.
Yeah.
I don't expect to go into a whole relationship with a grown man
Oh, you know.
and have to clean up after them and
Right.
do all the things that I taught my
Right.
kids how to do
Well,
for
you know, I'm
themselves.
not doing that. I'm not raising another child. Absolutely not.
Right.
But that goes with the whole thing of, being responsible, being kind, being clean.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The crazy part, we all crazy, so that's irrelevant.
It's just levels to it,
It's
right,
just levels.
Mikey?
Yeah, that was true.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
That's right, say.
And,
Yes,
and,
yes.
and just, be understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
gosh,
Because everybody's lifestyle is not the same. So
Exactly.
you meeting somebody and trying to conform to their lifestyle and vice versa, that can be a standard amongst itself.
It definitely is.
What about standards on somebody's past? Do you have past
That's the
standards?
past.
I think that past
It depends.
So
should be
you would date a
standing
woman-
in the trash. I mean, I'm sorry.
So if you would date a woman that got like 275 bodies.
What you mean?
Yeah.
No.
Tell you why? Because
Do you know what that is?
Whoa.
That's a serial
No.
killer.
Let's keep it a stack though. Everybody got over 200 and something bodies.
No,
Not me.
If you over a certain age, come on, y'all.
I'm not a serial
Now
killer.
here's the thing,
I'm
though.
not a serial killer.
I'm not sitting down. You gotta fail to realize. Look at your age,
She be taking souls.
and then think about the people within your age. You gotta think of your first time you ever had something
Sekou.
up until now. So yeah, if you got
I
275,
don't have no
and it's spread out.
275 bodies.
I'm not talking about
Me
you.
neither.
Serial killers,
She asked
3 or
me.
more.
You got all of them.
Thank you. No, I'm just sitting there saying is that, per the generation that I know that I live in, oh, they are promiscuous as Madonna.
Oh,
Well, you know what?
They're not no more because
Long as
they
they
probably
get-
grandmothers and
they
grandfathers
did.
now.
They did.
But yeah, so I'm saying, or they did, but you gotta feel about like, yeah, we was
But if
banging
they,
like rabbits.
but if they was blessed enough to, not catch all kind of
Right.
transmittal
Hey, strap up. Yeah.
shit. All that trans everything at this point.
Yeah.
Shit.
Right.
Like, what you mean? I don't want none of that. None of it. Don't put trans and shit.
Man, to answer
No
Bobby's
transformers.
question,
None of that. I don't want it.
if they don't do that no more, sure, they're all about me. Yeah, but if they got to dibble and dabble, no.
Sure.
You know what I mean? The past is the past is the past.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know.
How many
See-
bodies
How
you
do
got?
you even know?
I
Somebody
know.
gonna tell
I
you
know it
that.
depends.
Somebody gonna tell you, hey, look, I went to.
Hey, girl, what's your body
so,
count?
so
Here's a list.
No,
It depends. If a dude knows
all their
that, if they
medical
know her background, they know her, but like when she was doing this, they're probably not. But if they didn't know her before that, they'd probably be able to get like whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I know you for this. But if they knew you for like, yeah, you just was out here in
yeah.
school and
If I
at
know
work
you
everywhere.
already, happy,
Yeah,
Jackie,
then
I
most likely
ain't
not.
messing with
Somebody on here, his name's Todd. He said if a person has 200 bodies, then they have issues.
Man,
I think so too. I think they're
no.
serial killers.
I'm not negating that, people.
hey man.
I am not negating that.
And the thing is, everybody got a problem in a sense. Somebody will say that you have sex too much. Somebody say you smoke weed too much. Somebody will say that you walk too much. Somebody say you run too much.
They going around pissing on everything.
Hey
They
man,
need
I
to
ain't
stop
doing
it.
that.
Stop pissing everywhere.
I keep my.
Damn dog. Stop pissing everywhere. It's marking your territory.
I'm just saying, just leave
Hey.
it. But like I said, if that happened, you know what I mean? As long as they don't do it now and they left that in the past, cool. Because we all got to jack that past.
Got that right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not no better than the next person.
I don't think that I'm better than anyone. I just think that I do have standards, and I do think that if you got 200 something bodies, like Barbie mentioned,
Want to ask them that?
don't tell me.
But that's just
I'd rather not
Ain't
know.
nobody going to come and tell you.
I don't want to go there.
Why would
We
you
should
tell
never
somebody-
go
why
there.
would you tell somebody
Thank you,
that
Derek.
You was with that many people.
Exactly,
Like,
Derek.
it-
Hey,
it-
baby.
But I'm gonna be honest.
By the way,
I'm gonna be
I
honest though.
Right.
So please don't
Just give me
judge.
half. Just tell me you had 220 people, and I'll multiply myself.
don't even ask. Like, that'll even be a conversation.
Trying to
many-
hit 201.
Listen,
So say cool.
the only people
How
that
many
can get
bodies you got?
Oh my
only people
God.
that can
Lot
get away
of
with that
bodies.
are porn stars. Porn
You got a
stars.
lot of
They
bodies.
can
Oh
get
my
away with
God.
that.
They
Because
can. They
because
can.
you know that they was
I almost went down that porn
I ain't gonna
star
lie.
road.
I do got a lot of
I
bodies,
did.
though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I
You
got
a lot of
verified.
bodies.
I got verified on Pornhub. Then I found I was about to have a child, and I was like, nah, I think that's the sign.
not
Don't do
even
that.
the sign.
Let's not do that.
Listen,
But yeah, my daddy was
I looked at the annual income of a porn star.
Shoot.
It was almost applied.
Man,
Well, yeah,
what?
they make bread.
Pornhub and
They put down
OnlyFans
some money.
making bad.
I guess it's depending on how you live your life. You know what I'm saying? Me,
Mhm.
I'm a relationalist. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's me.
That's your
You know
thing.
what I mean? I've been in a relationship for 9 years.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably the longest.
I'm
like
20
9
years in right now.
20
Mm.
years.
Hey,
wait,
that's what's up.
And listen, guys,
Boy,
we're
got
gonna
2
go on break
decades.
and we gonna come back live. This first half was recorded. We're gonna come back live, guys. We got the situation under control.
Situation.
We're gonna wrap this up, and then
Bring it
we're
back.
gonna bring this all together live. We're gonna play this again later on tonight. Alrighty, let's just end it. You can just end it, and we'll see you guys.
Bang bang.
On the Coyote Man Show Network
Where
right.
laughter is our therapy.
with Sonji, Lucy, and Sekou. We're on the edge.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing, education, and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the CoyoteMan Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
With Sonji on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji, Lucy, and Sekou, we're on the edge.
Hey,
What's up, peoples?
what's going on, everybody?
What's up?
It's Wednesday.
It is.
Hump day.
Which
Hump day.
That's why we be getting into
That's
it.
what it is.
That's what it is.
It's hump day.
it's
It's hump day.
So guys, we're on the edge of Sonji, where laughter is your therapy.
Absolutely,
Right?
absolutely,
So
yep.
we here. And we got some things off our chest a little earlier. You know, we had to hit the record button, but we live right now.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live right now, and we got a couple of guests in house we're going to sit and talk to. But I want to introduce everybody that's sitting here on the Edge panel, where laughter is our therapy. We also have real therapy, and then we have music is our therapy.
Yeah. of
So
course.
who do I
Yeah.
have? I have my co-host,
Sekou.
the madman.
The madman. What's up,
Sekou's
peoples?
been with me for over 7 years. People don't even know this.
Nope.
They don't know this
I'm
about us.
I'm the best kept secret.
Y'all say Cool always backs me up regardless of me being wrong, right, or indifferent.
You're right.
That's his job. He laugh at my jokes and everything. Don't be funny.
Don't be funny.
Hey, Joe.
Don't be funny. You know, you just gotta laugh at the boss's joke like, yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that ain't funny.
Awesome with it. It was funny.
No, I'm joking, boo. Yes.
Sometimes she throw one in and they're like, and I be like,
That was so funny. Oh my god. It's hilarious.
And then I have my beautiful co-host here,
Yes.
which is Bobby of Comedy. She's
Gorgeous.
been with us for 2-3 weeks now.
4.
4 weeks.
yeah, it's
said
getting
I treat her
spicy
like
every
a
day.
temp.
She came in
She treated me like a tap.
with the red J's.
Yes,
red,
Bobby
white,
of
J's,
Comedy.
and the red hair.
Her job is to make us laugh.
Yes.
I don't even look at her. Like, I don't even want to. I can't.
Say hello, Barbie.
I'm
How
shaking.
y'all doing out there?
I
How
will
y'all
introduce you, Silky. You just
look at
calm
her.
your nerves.
I'm
Say
calm.
hi to everybody, Barbie. Say hi with your lips.
Hello.
Say hi with your lips.
Okay. All right.
Y'all should see Jay looking at the screen over here. Our engineer, shout out to Jay. Jay
Shout
like,
out to Jay. Hold it down.
Jay like,
Red man
Red man.
over there in the building.
Jay
Shout
in the
to Jay.
building.
And then we got,
And we got Mr. Silky Man.
he trying to nigga, he was composure.
Silky King's in the house. Silky, if you don't stop with the Michael.
What the? I mean, I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
Yes, so
Having a good time.
There you go. He's having a good time.
I'm having
So
a good
that's,
time.
that's Mr. Silky over there.
Gang. He's very, very
Yes, ma'am.
talented. This
I
our
appreciate
singer
it.
of the group, rapper of the group.
I
Definitely.
appreciate it.
And Mr. Sekou does some rapping and producing also. And like I said, Barbie is a comedian.
Yeah, so
Yes,
it's nothing but
yes.
entertainers up here.
Don't get it
Nah,
twisted.
she's-
Barbie
she's-
got
yeah,
the music
I was about
out
to say.
too.
Yeah,
I've-
Bobby
Coming
got the music
soon.
out.
There's
I've
no
heard some-
competition up here. We just letting everybody
I've
know.
heard some
what's
Barbie.
going on.
Right.
She gonna tell us.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
I heard some of that stuff. It's fire.
I'm about to go listen to it.
I'm scared.
And what y'all don't know out there, we
Her
got
stuff
a
be
live.
twerky.
What's up, right?
It just may be a little
Twerky. Her stuff is twerky.
That's what you need. Need a little jiggle in there.
Nothing wrong with that at all. At all.
So, Mike, what you be doing? You know, since you talking about Barbie, you all up in her business.
I was uplifting the queen. You feel me? That's what I
I
was
know
doing.
you in her business. I know the difference. Both of y'all is all up in Barbie business. Back, what is going on?
I really was chilling.
I'm gonna tell you
y'all
what it
really
is.
all
y'all
in her
out there.
business.
I'm in Barbie business
Soon
today.
as y'all seen them lips, y'all all up in her
Hey,
business.
it ain't the
Like,
lips that got
back
me.
up.
Have I been looking in you in your eyes the whole
Look,
entire
just turn
time?
around.
Like, have you been getting all this?
I gotta do y'all like I gotta
Cause
do it.
Not
now,
this week.
now I'm in your business.
Leave it alone.
Now, cause I'm gonna show you what's in the business.
All
I'm
right,
in her
turn
business.
around, Mikey. You making me nervous.
Not this week. You said not this
Hey,
week.
he made my nipples hard.
We not used to eye contact in Baltimore.
up
Don't
in
no
my
eye
business.
contact in Baltimore.
They got
Hey, man.
personality.
I had to. You gotta show them the difference sometimes. They be thinking that you a little cub, but I got a on these motherfuckers. You feel me?
He got levels.
A little bit. You feel me? I be trying to keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, he got levels.
Shout out to Mikey.
Like
Yes,
Silky
big
Mike.
Silky gang.
Silky gang is in the house.
Silky gang.
Yeah,
That's
we gotta
fine.
clap it up for the Silky gang.
Yeah,
appreciate
so
you.
guys, we got two guests in the house here. We got, I know we did the first half. We want to introduce the guests again.
No, absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. We have Mr.
Derek Stroman.
Derek Stroman
What's up,
And
everybody?
was
How's
here with us
everybody
back in
doing?
May.
Such a beautiful panel.
welcome back,
Thank
Mr. Stroman.
you.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
And then we have Mr. Johnny Laing.
Hey, what's up,
Johnny
everybody?
Laing.
Johnny Lang.
Yeah.
What's up,
Johnny?
We're gonna bring them back, introduce them again. We're gonna bring them up here, guys, and we're gonna have a little conversations with them. We're gonna break down a little bit, like
What they do.
like
And why
the
they here.
Transformers. So we're gonna do some Transformers. So we're gonna go on break,
Derek
and we'll come back. We did talk about standards earlier today,
Yeah.
and every time we talk about something, and I'm gonna tell y'all, we try to just get stuff off our chest because of we want to, this is therapy for us, right?
It is,
Yeah.
definitely.
But why everything always go to sex?
Because it's great. Like,
Because it's hump day. It's hump day.
Yes.
That it,
I don't have
Is that
an
it?
answer
That's
for
number
that.
one.
I don't
It
know.
is.
I don't always talk about sex.
And plus, that's one of the things
So-
we have in common. We all have sex.
I don't see nothing
I
wrong.
I don't have sex.
you remind me
I'll
of
be
cheating.
Some more than others, Sonji. She's the sex queen.
Speaking of
Ooh,
standards,
y'all know the person that talked the less is the one that do the things, but the thing
Yes.
is, it's like
that's
you know,
why I was quiet. A little bit.
You ain't never been quiet about sex. I seen you do all kind of jangling.
Oh my- Yo, people really think that's
Watch me
about
fool
something
my
that it ain't.
arms, Watch me for my legs.
Hey, yo.
Yes, yes, be funny.
I appreciate
That's
it.
not funny. He
Yes,
got a
yes,
song.
it's a dance.
It's called
It's a dance you got,
Jangling,
yeah.
and he dance and he do this.
But but it ain't even like that though. It's supposed to,
Jangling. Watch out for my arms.
It's
Watch
not
out
right.
for my watch.
See? It's
You gotta
catchy,
show us
though.
that
I
because
know
my
I'm
cousin in
saying
the
it
building.
wrong,
We will
right?
get it in the club with the
I got
jingling, jingling.
Yeah, you
got
can
you.
put it on the Bluetooth later before we leave. Y'all gonna laugh. He got,
Alright.
but he be
Yeah.
joking in the beginning of it, and then he be with the serious rap. Right
Yeah.
there. I be like, wait a minute, serious rap and then jangling. I'm a little confused. But
It's
it was
supposed
fun.
it's supposed
It
to
was
catch
fun.
you. You feel me? It's supposed to be
It
like,
is
yo, what is
definitely
this? And then it's like, oh, you're really talking. Okay, all right.
He
Shout out. Yo.
yeah.
You
So
go follow him.
So give us so Jay, we're gonna go on break and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna bring our guests in. They've been so patient. It seems like they got a lot to get off their chest too.
They're about to blow it up.
Not Barbie's nipples, but
It's early yet. Let's see what happens. It's early yet.
It's early yet. Let's see what happens.
Man, I'm just trying to see what's up now, man.
you gonna take us to break, JJ?
Be back, peoples.
With Sonji on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji Lucy and Sekou. We're on the edge.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing education and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the CoyoteMan Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
On the Edge,
With Sonji on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji Lucy and Sekou, we're on the edge.
Yeah. Quick change. The mics are on. Uh-oh. Somebody turned the mics on. I didn't get a chance to fix my shirt. What's going on? You're on the edge with Sonji. And we got Miss Barbie on the side here.
Hey, what it is?
Sekou and Mike.
We over here. What's up? What's
Yes,
up? What's up?
yes,
We here.
yes,
In the cut
yes.
now. We in the cut
What's
now.
up, fellas?
They put them in the
What's
cut.
up?
It's a nice spot over there.
It is.
Yeah,
That's the shot of realities.
I like this
That's
cut.
the shot of reality spot right
Mhm.
there. Had to put on your shirt here.
I
Sekou.
appreciate
Shout
that.
out to
Looking all
Sekou, the
green.
Connect shirt.
Okay.
Ah,
I got kicked
yes.
out. I was in heat.
The pink thing was out.
Oh,
God.
The
pink.
This shit flat.
wow, they off the chain. They are off the chain. Well, I got on my left side. That's Johnny Laing.
How's everybody doing?
Johnny, how's everything?
Hey, man, it's great. Things are really rocking and really, I'm glad to be here for sure, but we're rocking, man. I tell you, we got a lot going on and excited to tell everybody about it for sure.
And who do we have on the other side of us, Barbie?
Derek Stroman.
Stroman's in
Yeah.
Stromo.
No, it's
And
not
then, by the
Stroman.
way,
It's
I
not
just
Stroman.
because we have the same color shirt on, we're not a couple. Okay?
Y'all came in holding hands.
Y'all came in as
First
a
thing I
team.
thought was,
Now you done made me look at
I
it.
thought they was tag team wrestlers.
Because
Because you all kind of wrestlers.
as you all know, Derek watched me change earlier and then through my window, and that's how this all happened.
Listen,
Stalking
it was
Derek?
it was a
Wait.
total coincidence. Total coincidence. He came out the house
moving
with his orange shirt on, and I said, "Wow, man, we're gonna catch hell for this." And look, that's exactly what's happening.
Oh, no.
Everybody's joking us. I'm glad we
But if
split
we
up
were
right now.
a couple, I think we know who would be the female.
No,
Just throwing it out
no.
there.
Well, so who would be the female? John Alina.
Okay, sorry guys.
All I'm saying is you better represent for us.
Yeah, listen, you know I'm going strong. Turn over now. Bend over. Bend over. That's what I'm gonna say.
Been doing
I'm just saying.
So you're doing the bending.
Check the camera over there. Just align us. Okay,
Got to.
so Derek,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
were here back in May,
Yes.
and we had a very, very good time. You got to meet Sookie for the first time.
Yeah,
He
it's
hit
cool.
you with a little singing. He kind of got you a little caught off guard, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he was over there, he was controlling the helm, doing what Jay's doing this
Yeah.
evening. And then all of a sudden, he just started singing, right? Remember, we was talking about something, a punchline came up, and then he just started singing. I was like,
Because we said that you look like you was trying to come in here with your little Johnny Gill
that's right,
feel.
that's right. He started singing. He started singing something. What was it? My mom? I don't know which song. Yep. He just started singing. So we was all, he stunned everybody. We was all just like, whoa, see, y'all already knew. That was the first time I
That's
heard
why,
him sing.
because I wanted him to like kind of show off. Sometimes he's not a show off. He's like a real humble kid.
Right.
You know, he a kid to me. You know, but he's a grown man to others.
Yeah, watch that kid. You gotta watch how you say kid. You say that too many times, they be like, the kid.
Nah, I'm over 50, so
Are you really?
Yeah, I am.
You over 50 years old?
Yes.
Stop.
I got
Stop.
grandkids.
Everybody here looks young.
Yeah,
I'm
we
over
try to
50.
take care of
I'm
ourselves.
79 years
Bobby
old.
like 5.
I'm 17 or whatever.
Yeah, see, you can pass for it. You can pass for it. Johnny ain't passing for
I'm
no 17.
definitely not close to 50 though. No shots, but
I don't care. Oh, you gotta take a shot.
I ain't close to 50 either.
But you ain't all this.
Oh, goodness. Wow. You look, she instantly started smacking it.
yes,
You see that
y'all
shit?
see, I almost had it. I almost had Sonji like 7 times.
I know.
Pre-Coyote and that Jordan.
7 times. You had to do that
Sonji be
before.
calling me to this day like, what you doing, Barbie? What you got on?
14. Oh my
Oh,
God.
but I was only playing around. But Mikey
what you
is
doing?
20.
What you
Mikey's
got on?
23. He's not a kid.
I'm
He's
24.
20. Oh, 24.
See, give me, took
Mikey
a
is
year
25
away from
years
the man.
old.
There you go. Hey, yo.
Take that.
Only reason why, because 23, wasn't that Michael Jordan's number?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was.
So it's kind of
She cleaned. That was a good
understand.
cleanup.
Yeah, I like how you like try to come back with that.
I'm not trying to take nothing from you. I'm not. So guys, you got some projects coming up. I seen you riding around, together, looking like
Cagney and
another
Lacey.
48
Why
hours.
you keep saying Cagney and Lacey? They
That was
women.
my joke. I know. That was my joke. Like, she doing it there. They was kind of
Well, he
butch
kinda
like
Thelma and
that.
Louise.
They were a little
All
butch.
by himself.
Cagney and Lacey was a little manly.
Got a little wig on.
Yeah, they were a little manly.
Little bob wig. We're good to go.
He's like a man wig. You look like Jack Nichols a little bit. Shiny.
I'll take that as a compliment. Of course,
Oh,
The
Lethal
real
Weapon.
old version of Jack.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal weapon.
I say.
So I'm
Definitely
what's that,
Danny
Dan
Glover.
Glover.
Danny
I gotta be Dan Glover.
You gotta
know?
be. That was one of
You're
the
good.
best.
Who else is it? My grades look good though, right? They look all right, right? I'm keeping
That's
it
kind of Johnny
shaped
Gillis.
up.
You know what I mean?
I cleaned up right
Salt
before we
and
got
peppers
here.
here.
Well, I'm glad you did that. Because if you became scraggly, I'd be like, my back is.
Hey, yo.
My back is. My back is. He said that. I'm sorry. Tell us a little bit about your projects. I know you mentioned some. Jokes aside.
We just premiered the Baltimore Bomb movie.
Yes.
Which if anybody wants to see it, you can go to our website and see it for free. And that's fathersonproductions.co. But, we got so much stuff going on right now. We have a horror movie that we're working on. Actually, now 2 horror movies.
Yeah, Night
Wow.
Shift.
I need to be in that.
Yeah. So yeah, we
I
definitely
need to run and
I
fall.
need some action.
Yeah, we cast people that we know.
Okay.
And sometimes we'll do a regular casting call or something like that. Like the proper way of doing it. But we know so many people
That's
that
true.
want to act. We just kind of handpick everybody.
But we've had some super legit actors were in the Baltimore Bomb and are coming up with some of these other features. So we're lucky with that.
So-
I'm sorry.
What would you cast me and Barbie as? Because we want to know. Y'all had like a whole hour of our foolishness, so y'all know our
What movie are we talking about?
Which one? As
I'm in a horror film.
So
what would we play? Would I be a killer?
So in horror
horror.
films, you would have to be okay with
And don't
being
forget the
bloody
casting couch.
looking,
I mean, listen,
or
we still got that shit going on around here. Just
your
throwing it out
makeup
there.
would be different. Instead of real glamorous like you are now, you would look like a zombie or something of that nature. As long
I
as
gotta
you,
be a
as
zombie,
long,
but I
as
gotta
long,
be a sexy zombie.
That's what I
I gotta be
mean.
a zombie. They be like,
Not everybody's cool
I'd still hit that.
with certain roles. Most people want to play
That's the
what
zombie
they
I
want
wanna
to play.
be.
You know
That's
what
the
I mean?
zombie I want to be.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. I
wanna
like
be,
different.
What
beautiful
zombie
or-
you gonna be? The one with the lashes?
It don't even matter. I'll be old zombie too, because I got an old character that I played too. Shout out to Gliding Walker.
Okay.
And so, like, I'm open for other stuff. Like, I hate when people put me in my box.
She beat the zombie with the walker. You beat the zombie with the walker.
You like to push.
I'll play a man.
But we
I
do have some comedies though that are coming up. So I mean,
So y'all just
So we got Shuffle.
no, we'll let you be a zombie man.
I'll be all that.
Tell them about Shuffle King.
I still hit it. Zombie man. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know what? I apologize, ladies.
It's like you be zombie man, woman. You still can get it. I know who you are. You the lips.
Yeah. Zombie man. I know who that is.
Yeah, you know who it is. What you guys put them in?
Yeah, I want to ask.
So
Predator.
if we were to run
You got the
down,
zombies. Y'all got the dots.
Already know we in there.
if we were to run down the projects that we have already formulated, right, as far as titles and concepts, it's probably about 4 movies. So between Night Shift, which is a scary movie, that's what we're talking about. We're working on something called Sullen, which is not necessarily a horror flick like Night Shift is. Sullen is about a man trapped in like a massive building, kind of empty building.
No spoiler alert.
It's like a thriller.
Like a thriller, it's more suspense. You know what I mean? And he's right. I don't want to give too much away. And then we're also working on a project which you guys have seen us being the cops. That's called Baltimore Vice, which we started working on that for like probably like what is it, about a year
Just
ago?
developing the characters, doing different character scenes and.
How do y'all make Baltimore Bomb? What is it
So
called?
Baltimore Bomb is
How did y'all make that like in a way where it's cool? Because y'all know Baltimore don't like cops.
Well, Baltimore Bomb is not a movie.
How we get to love y'all?
The Baltimore Bomb.
He's a vigilante in it.
It's a vigilante movie.
So that's how you do it.
He's a vigilante.
That's why you keep pointing the gun at everybody.
That's right. It's a movie about an aging Baltimore vigilante.
Yeah, that's cool.
And also there's a dramatic, obviously, backstory of family, adoption, etc. It's a really we had a great premiere, which was amazing. I'm thankful for that. You know, to us, just a couple of guys from Dundalk, and you know, we had over 200 people come to our premiere, which was amazing. And the people that have seen it have given it acclaim. I would love for y'all to see it. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, definitely send us the link. We definitely want to check it out. We definitely do.
We're just trying to make our mark, you know, for future generations the best we can.
So that one is already running, and you have 2 or 3 other projects coming up.
Yes. Well, the Baltimore Bomb is a 6-part series.
Oh, it's a series.
So they're.
All right, so you guys see who is in charge of the casting, because you guys obviously
Call me.
Well,
y'all not, because every time we ask y'all what part y'all put us in, y'all can't even imagine. Like
we can,
I mean,
imagine.
We can.
Y'all not trying to tell us nothing.
We can imagine.
You all can be in the movies that we do. That's the thing about it. It's there's a place for everybody, and I think I think we was talking a little bit about that before too. So last time I was here. Yeah. So we're gonna get everybody involved, and that's what I tell people that all the time. If you want to act, it's not. Listen. And I think I said this on the last show. It's not for everybody. You know, you say, yeah, I want to act, but then if you end up on set for hours and hours, you standing there, you're like, oh my God, you know what I'm talking about. It takes time. You might be you looking at it like, am I done? Is my part done?
And sometimes, but you know what I didn't know about acting? I didn't know that you have to even if you have some, you know, open to your jokes, you have to remember them because. You have to bring it back. They have to do it from this angle. They have to bring it in. They be right there in your face and all that. So
the
you have to do it exactly
doing it over and over and over is annoying.
Yeah, I didn't really know
that is a real thing.
It is annoying.
Over and over and over.
It can be annoying. I did a stand-in for some type of, I don't know what it was, but they had me being a crazy woman that
I can see it. I can see
it. No way.
They had me playing a psychotic woman, right? That a daughter of a man that was a kingpin, and I was supposed to be like the psychotic daughter, so I had to be all sexy and everything. You know, I had on all my little black and high heels and stuff, and I had to hold a gun. And anybody that came up to me, I always put the gun in their face, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I had to do it and look authentic. You know, so when I first did it, they was like, "You're not psychotic enough." So I'm like, dang, I'm not psychotic enough. I said, so what's the level of psychotic? You know, you want Rice's Town Road or you want Park Heights? You know, definitely Park Heights. So they said Park Heights. So I was like, well, I can do Park Heights, y'all. I grew up on Park Heights Avenue. You know what I'm saying? That's that face where you just blink.
It's trying to.
Nobody can't tell who you are inside of there. They just like, I don't want to mess with that. You know, so I could do that.
You cast the person for the part that suits them best, you know. So like you said, you would like to test your range, right? Well,
right.
That's cool. That means when you're reading the lines, you have to push your range, you know. So that for the person, the casting director or the director to say, that's the person I want for that part. So it's not easy. So you have to, if you want to be that character, you have to make everybody believe you are that character.
Right. That's true. Well,
but
we
still
try
be
to
yourself
skip.
as well.
Exactly, and we try to skip all that. Everything you just said.
Right, you trying to exactly.
We trying to have you put us in a movie that you already wrote for us. So like you make a part for me,
right?
You make a part for Barbie, and you already know our personalities. We told you what we wanted. We already wrote it down. It's like right here.
That's what we do. That's what we would have to do.
But you know what? He's absolutely right though.
And we'll perfect it. And then that's going to be a way that's going to help us. Like you guys doing us a solid. That help us
get better.
Become better actors.
What you said is exactly how it works, and anybody you talk to, and I'm not that experienced of an actor, but it's like these roles you have to be that best version of you, because you can only be you.
That's all you can be.
You mentioned Jack Nicholson. Look at him in all his roles. I mean, he's still Jack Nicholson.
Yes, he is.
No matter what, but he was good at it.
Diney Glover the same way. And who's the other one? Samuel Jackson. He's the oldest man I've ever seen. He's been old looking from day one, and I think he started acting when he was older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's always looked the same age to me, but he's always
Morgan Freeman, another one started late, and he's been in a lot of different roles.
I would argue Johnny's point just a little bit. There's certain actors that you want them to be that all the time, like a Martin Lawrence.
Right.
You know, Martin. Kevin Hart. Yeah, they're going to be that all the time. You're not going to get a Kevin Hart that's just way too serious, but because it's not him.
It's not him.
You
That's
know
what
I mean?
He's saying. That's exactly what he's saying.
But you can find somebody like a Will Smith that can act
versatile.
Completely different.
Yeah.
He's not going to act the same. He's not going to act the same every single time.
You know what they call them? Multi-talented.
Right.
Yeah, multi-talented.
Yes, they're multi-talented.
It's not an easy thing to do, by the way. You got to be really good.
Jada started off. She was doing theater and all kinds. Anybody that can do like theater and
Denzel
and stuff like that, they
all right,
are multi-talented. You know what I mean? Because I mean, she's doing Othello on different world, and she was so passionate when she was reciting the Othello. I knew she was going to be multi-talented.
But how as a person that's casting can tell your range? Because like, okay, just seeing me, like I got casted in a Baltimore movie, The Hackman, and it was a series. In that series, they casted me as the therapist.
Yeah, well,
so I probably have a therapist look.
It's your look.
But my range is really not that. I'm really silly, crazy, jump on the bed type person.
You meet the criteria of the physical aspects. It starts there, because when somebody walks up to you, you don't really know what they're able to do unless you've heard something or seen something. But they walk up and they meet a certain disposition, height, build, things of that nature. You can say, I could see you playing that role, or what have you. And plus, you're right. You looking at you now, we can't tell your age. I wouldn't be. Can you guess how old she is? I mean, be serious. Like
she got 8 kids.
You said 25 earlier. So what is it, 8 or 25?
Right? That's some hating shit. That's some straight Haitian. She got 8 kids. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
How old you think she is? 8 kids. Well, damn. Well, we know she's not 20.
Because she never said her age. We all, I'm this age and I'm this old. And she's like, I ain't close to 50.
Yeah, that's why I got her. That's why I got her. But you know what? Don't let me put my butt on you again. Don't say nothing else. So listen, guys.
They gonna see that side of me.
Yeah.
They gonna cast me as a lesbian.
Listen, we know you like variety. Listen, guys, we're going on break and we're gonna bring the guys back. Mike and Sekou, they got some questions for you. We're gonna be in the reality area. And we're gonna get a couple shots of health, food, drinks, and and then but we will chime in and out if y'all need us. But Suki and Sekou, y'all get ready. Y'all got y'all questions for them? Alrighty. All right, we're going to break and we'll be right back.
On the Edge.
With Sonji on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji, Lucy, and Sekou, we're on the edge.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing, education, and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the CoyoteMan Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
On the Edge.
With Sonji on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji, Lucy, and Sekou, we're on the edge.
Yeah. So we back. And we took over.
Yeah, we taking over.
Yeah.
We the best.
This is what we do.
It's like the
So he over there pressed.
It's like, no, I asked for permission first. I got permission slip.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't. I just crept in the room and took over.
He the bad one, I'm the good one.
Yeah. That's what we did. But what's up, y'all? Welcome to On the Edge with Sekou and Silky Mike.
That's right.
Gang. But no, we still have our beautiful Sonji and beautiful Bobby over here in the cut.
It's the queen.
You know, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for doing the change up. And we still have our wonderful guest over here, Mr. Johnny.
Mr. Derek.
Mr. Derek, yeah.
What's up, Johnny Laing, by the way?
I like
Johnny Laing.
Oh, so it's like a pep name Slickback. Y'all see the whole thing?
Right.
My bad.
Snoop Dogg, Johnny Laing, same
Same thing. Okay, Johnny Laing.
Johnny Laing.
No,
I like this guy.
I feel it, yeah. He's like, man, I need that.
I need all that. But we thank y'all for coming, out to the show. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Definitely.
But this is dope. So
Yeah, this is nice, man. We look good on TV, y'all. Look at us on TV, y'all.
Oh no. Y'all look y'all always look good.
Oh.
That's nothing.
See, look now. That's
We
not
had the shot of reality.
Yeah. But check it out, but since we here, with the fellas, and we want to appreciate y'all and big y'all up for the movies y'all have put out and the series y'all putting together.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. I want to know, how often do y'all cast?
Well, the thing is, I mean, We're in pre-production for a film called Shuffle Kings right now.
Okay.
And the first thing we have to do is sit down with the production staff, the director, the cinematographers, everything. We're getting our characters developed ourselves. And then, of course, as you said earlier, you have to, after you hand it over to whoever that person is that you cast in that role, then they have to make it theirs.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's kind of that's kind of where we are right now. Baltimore Bomb, we already have our cast mostly because we've already done one film, so we're going to continue to use those folks. And not only that, I have to be honest with you, if I can say, Fatherson Productions are like Adam Sandler. And what I mean is we are going. It's going to be Groundhog's Day. We're going to continue using the same people.
That is the smartest.
And that is
ever.
what young beautiful lady gives you your range. Right. And there's some guys that were in the Baltimore Bomb movie that are jokesters, and that's what they do. And I happen to be one of them. And when it comes down to brass tacks, it's a drama.
Yeah. Wow.
So if you want it to be good, then you got to pull your drama pants up.
Right. Drama queen.
And Derek is right that you do cast persons sometimes on how they look or how they dress or how they're shaped, but then what happens when they're good, and now you want them to be in your next movie? Well, you have to trust them that they're going to be that person. If not, then you're fired, and let's get somebody else.
Easy.
Understudy.
Understudy. That's what it's called. And
we'll do the understudy part.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a study hard.
Listen, we're not Hollywood. Let's make that clear. Johnny and I, we're not Steven Spielberg or Martin Scorsese or any of them guys. We're independent filmmakers. So we're accepted. We want to see you progress. I like how he was joking. You're fired. He ain't fired nobody off of no set. You know what I mean? He's joking, but when you're comfortable, right, and you feel good, and you're around good company, you're going to do a good job.
That's what makes it.
It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen.
He said that the cast of the Baltimore Bomb movie, of which Derek was the mayor and is going to be continued as the mayor of Baltimore in the next one, it was that comfortability.
Yep.
It's like when we started talking and interacting, that comfortability I felt automatically with you. That is automatically how this cast and crew came together. Okay. And they acted, and I'm telling you, these people love each other, and they're just regular old folks, but man, they turned out to be superstars.
Dope. I mean, really good. You guys got to watch it. I
will send you a link. I promise you'll enjoy it.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch it. What does it run like? It's not even that long. It runs a little over half an hour. Yeah. Okay. And it's action packed. The acting is great. I mean, what he's saying. I mean, you could pick probably 5 of the the actors and say, hey, this guy should have gotten an Oscar for that role. Yeah. And it's not, I might sound like I'm exaggerating a little bit, but if you wouldn't think that was their first time. Most of them acting, you would think that they were experienced actors. Yeah. That's how well they did. But a lot of that had to do with the fact that we knew them. They were comfortable. They might not have done the same on a different kind of set around different people. You know what I mean?
They probably wouldn't have been on another set. A lot of these people are just our friends.
I mean, we had people using their real names. Joe Puller that's his real name. He used his real name in the movie.
But he absolutely killed it. I mean, in the we were on Speak Your Mind show, and a couple of people said that he should get the award for the best actor of the movie. But that's a guy that's never. He's like a hillbilly, fishes and hunts. Yeah. But next thing you know, he's a detective, and you're like, damn, he really is a detective. And I know him 30 years, and he really, I believe it.
Some people be missing their calling.
That's true.
So real quick, this is where we are, okay? And I'm glad this came to mind because Johnny and I, when you're independent like us and you work on, a very shoestring budget, next to no budget, we're always relying on the help of others for facilities, locations, things of that nature. So if you guys know of locations
or
and
anybody
things of
out
that nature, anybody out there, if you know of locations, shoot us a message and say, hey, look, I got a spot, because I'm perfectly fine with the trade and barter system. You know, you can act in it regardless. I don't care how good you are. You know what I mean? You're going to be an actor in this.
I, however, do care. You have to get past my standards.
So, you know, again, you know, we are here to help people. That's what we do. You know, I mean, we donate stuff to charities and things of that nature.
That's
so
always part of it.
So,
sure.
You know, we need everybody out there to know that, and everybody in here to know that, because with these projects that are coming up, we're going to include you. You know what I mean? And it's just a matter of a phone call.
Your next casting, if you want to, you can definitely have it here. Just double check with us and make sure that we got the time available. You can definitely have your casting call here.
Thank you.
I definitely know a great actress. Her name is Barbie.
Just so happens I need a wife in this next movie.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I need a wife.
All day. I be having some spots too. Like, just let me know.
What you say? I need a wife too.
I definitely.
You mean you know some people? That's what you're saying. So when they have the casting call, y'all just let us know.
Yeah, I definitely want to
slide.
slide.
With the flyer, put the flyer out, make it look fabulous. Me and Barbie will be on the flyer.
Yeah, we'll get Jay to do up a real nice flyer.
We plug very well. We throw our plugs in.
Okay, just remember y'all said it. Hey, this is a live show. Everybody heard y'all say it. Ain't no backing out. No backing out. Y'all heard it here on the edge. Yes.
I like this casting call already.
Leather in the casting call.
Yeah,
also a leather couch in the back.
The casting couch. Oh my God. Why you gotta go there? Why you gotta go there, man?
I'm sorry to meet you.
Talk about the casting couch. Oh my goodness. He would go there.
So
y'all started that earlier.
Let's ask them about the on the edge question that we had earlier today, guys.
Before I go there, I want to ask one quick question. Being that I'm a big follower on you on social media.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I want to say one thing to you.
Yes, sir.
You are the dopest father.
Oh man, thank you.
He is amazing.
Thank you, man.
You are from father to father. You rock, man.
Yeah, that means a lot to me.
I see how much you take time with your princess. And it goes to what I'm about to say. The boxing thing.
Yes.
Keep doing it.
Yes.
I only caught a glimpse of it, but whatever it is that you're doing with the
it's Umar's boxing gym. So y'all have had Marvin over here. Marvin's been here. McDowell. Okay.
2 big guys.
You said 2 big guys?
Yeah, we had him and another guy that came.
What did he bring? One of his fighters?
I don't know. It might have been. Big. I stayed my distance.
You might be talking about a gentleman I just met today, Kenny. He's from Upton Boxing Gym. That's Pennsylvania Ave.
Okay. But it wasn't this show.
It was Upton. Yep.
It was Upton because he's a big guy. Yeah. And so that you know, so my company is Stroman Entertainment. You know, and you know we're joint with Father Son Productions.
Got you.
Which is Johnny.
Okay.
And his son. James McKinney.
Gotcha.
Then we also have this baby boy. Don't get him going because if he starts crying, I'm crying right behind him. That's my nephew. You know. And then we also have our editor, graphics designer who lives in the United Kingdom. That's Jay Roberts. So
shout out to Jay. He's amazing.
Shouts out to Jay. Amazing. You know, he creates all the elaborate flyers and posters and stuff in which you 2 ladies will be looking mighty fine on one. You know. So together we've called ourselves, along with Timberwolf Creations, I can't leave Tim out, we've called ourselves the Collective. Okay, so you'll see all of our logos lined up. You've probably maybe seen some stuff. So, you know, again, networking. I'm all about team. Johnny's all about team. This is stuff that we do. We've formed. You're just stronger with numbers. You know, people can do more. My company, Stroman Entertainment. I've been running my company for almost 9 years now, and essentially I do it by myself. And the work increases because people like your work. They want you, to see more of it. but then you're only one person. So you have to start recruiting. You have to start hiring people to help you, to grow something together. And that's what we've done. We've created a nice team of guys to do this. Anyway, so awesome. as far as my company, Stroman Entertainment, I have joined with another production company called K.E. Mitchell Entertainment, which they know Marvin McDowell from Umar Boxing.
Okay.
That's North Avenue.
Right.
So we're shooting a documentary for him. Then
that's what I see in the clips.
That's what you're seeing. Yeah. So again, the networking, and it's important out there. And you can ask. I'll say a familiar name. Everybody knows Ricky Shackleford. Big shouts out to Ricky Shackleford. Ricky, the real deal, Godfather comedy. He's close. We're really close. He's like a father to me. That's something he always promotes and pushes. And he's right. Networking is very, very important. Business is working together, and that's what we're doing. So a lot of what you're seeing, yes, it's really happening. It's exciting. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I'm keeping both of y'all. I like what y'all doing. I definitely appreciate y'all for what y'all doing. Y'all making the city look like Hollywood.
Yeah, Baltimore, baby.
Yeah. So I definitely appreciate it. Now, in regards to standards, being though that y'all are directors, writers, the whole umbrella of the entertainment aspect, what are your standards? What are your general standards for meeting actors?
You want me to go first?
Go
ahead.
Well, to me, it's not. It's a hard question when you say it like that, because
when you put it
especially
like that,
at the level, we're indie filmmakers, so it's like, I come in here and I like the way Silky sounds, and he's a handsome young man, and that can be something that right there, your look can be something that. So it's like when there are no standards per se. You learn who a person is the best you can, and if that's a person, and I say this, and I'm with him every single damn day.
Right.
I say, when you meet a person or people that you find out the person you are, and it's a person that you can vibe with, and you can and is a good person and a kind person. And I'm big. Look at what I'm big on be kind and love one another. That the golden rule is my only rule.
Right.
You do unto others as you'd have others do unto you.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's life, and that makes life so much easier. Remember that, folks. But anyway, that's it.
Message.
That's it. That message. That kind. If that's the person, then yeah, man, I'm going to see. And everybody has their own talents. They have their own personalities and idiosyncrasies. And sometimes those idiosyncrasies are the things that make them so great at things like this that you guys are so great at, and acting and that kind of stuff. So that's it. Not standards, the same standards. Are they good people? Because trust me, they have talent that they don't even know they have.
Gotcha. I can dig that.
So let me ask you this. We did an on the edge question earlier, and it was about standards, but I'm gonna get right back to that. When it comes to like casting, sort of making a statement and kind of like a question at the same time. But the statement pretty much is, I know in the state that we're living in now, there's a lot of unique people with a lot of different types of talent. And it basically just piggybacking off what you're saying, Johnny Laing, it's like in my mind, if I was doing a movie, and just like with my show, I recognize talent when I see it. Even if another person doesn't recognize their own talent. But I recognize talent when I see it. I'm not going to have a whole bag of yellow M&Ms. My M&Ms bag is going to be different colors. You know what I mean? Meaning that it's like I want the people to have their own individual personalities and individual talents. So I'm not going to have 15 rappers. Right. You know what I'm saying? 20 strippers. I did not edit there. You need I might have 5 male strippers and 5 female strippers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm talking about as far as the versatility of talent, so that it's not like a clashing type thing. So like I said, with the On the Edge, we got Barbie of comedy. She's very funny, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Suki Mike. He's very talented. He's got the youth. Absolutely. You follow me. He's good looking, like you said, and
no homo.
He just needs to speak up.
Unless you're interested.
You need to speak up. Don't say it.
I knew it was coming.
Wisdom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he may not look his age, but he's got a lot of wisdom.
He definitely got a lot of wisdom.
You know what I'm saying? And he does research.
Appreciate it.
And he's very talented also. Sure. He produces music. He's very humble. So I picked the same type of people, except for one of them is not too humble. Barbie ain't humble, but she is. She is. She actually way more talented than she lets out to be. But that's why she speaks up for herself. But I do tend to pick people who are very humble. Jay is actually one of the most humblest guys I've ever seen. We all kind of gravitate to each other. But when it comes time to show up and show out, they're gonna perform.
Yes.
They're gonna do their individual thing. Yeah. You know, even if it's 5 minutes.
It was 5
Barbie.
Hope it lasts.
Hey, that was some real honesty right there. She was honest out the gate. She was honest out the gate.
I got you, babe.
I would love to be a part of any type of casting thing, because I think that's pretty fun. Just finding talent and developing. It's got to do something for you as far as the type of person in art type form. It got to do something for you to make you feel good. You know what I mean? To work with all these talented people.
Yeah. Well, the way you put go ahead, John.
No, it does feel good to see. And Derek's been around for a while. He is a talented actor, cinematographer, director. He really does it all in the business.
Got that eye.
But seeing these first-time actors, people in their 60s, people in their 20s, and everywhere in between, first time, and then succeeding to the level that they do, that does feel that feels amazing to watch someone flourish and then realize themselves that they're actually that good, and that makes them better. I have enjoyed that quite a bit.
I would love to be a part of anything like that. I don't, because we in Baltimore, we are so used to being around people that are in the crabs and the barrel, they call it. Yeah. So most people nowadays, they only gravitate to people like themselves. And that's what we do here at the network. It's like most people that gravitate to this network are similar. They've been through a lot and they're not trying to go through it anymore. And they just gravitate towards the people that are very talented and no nonsense anymore.
Yes.
Pretty much.
You just made me want to.
I need to speak on your behalf. I need to speak on your behalf, though, Sonji, in this network. This network's behalf. Okay. To your point, you raised a really good point. I'm glad you did. Right. You said something about you don't want to have all the same color M&Ms in the bag, right? So I take that very serious when it comes to casting for productions. I like to mix ethnicities up a lot. I'm not high strung on a certain shape or build. I want regular looking people a lot of times, but then you also do need those extraordinary looking people as well, because they separate the production and create something different for you, because you have to have a really beautiful woman or really to draw people, really handsome man or something like that, right? Or somebody that just for somebody to talk about, somebody real ugly. You need all of that, and you almost got to be honest with him about it.
He have a scar in the middle of his head. That actor just passed away. I forgot his name, but
you talking about Michael from The Wire?
Yeah, he
passed away.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he passed.
He been passed for maybe like a year or two now.
It's been almost a year, maybe.
Yeah, from The Wire. Yeah.
He had a very unique look.
Omar come.
Yeah, he have a unique look. And
so the average person might have been like, "Oh, he's ugly."
And he can act like this. His acting was impeccable.
Right. And what happens is he separates himself. Now all of a sudden, he don't look so ugly no more. You know what I mean? It's just strange like that. It remind me of school, like a couple, like a a homie of yours or something that you just don't really think's all that attractive, but because of their personality, they keep getting girls, and you be like, how are they getting? How they keep getting all the girls? And you be like, why is this dude getting all the girls like that?
I had this situation happen yesterday, yo. Like, like my man's really came up to me and said, "Yo, I hate you," and I was like, "Damn, like I love you too, bro. Just come over here and talk. Like, if you come over here and talk, maybe you might know it's 4 of them,
right?"
Like, I'm not taking everybody.
Yeah, it's crazy like that. It's just
I'm not taking everybody. I'm not taking everybody.
I call that a quitter.
He's on the other end of it though. He get all the girls.
He get all the
girls.
I be chilling though.
I don't get
like,
all the
look,
girls.
hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'm busy right now. Give me a second. I'll get with you in a minute.
I don't get that. Lucky him. I'm living through him vicariously.
Okay, Silk. I'll wait over here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I want you, Mr. Derek Stroman
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Mr. Johnny Laing. Give me now this is a relationship standard that we were talking about earlier before we close out. Give me your thoughts on the comments that we talked about early in the beginning of the show, because I know you didn't get a chance.
You want to go first, Jay?
I know y'all had a lot.
Are we talking about the sex part or the other part?
I like how he asked that. Are we talking about this part or this part?
Whatever part you want to comment on.
Well, as far as the sex goes, I've been married 20 years. The longer you're married, the less the sex is.
Oh, so that is true.
That is very true. And not because you don't love one. It's just life and...
Yeah.
And you know, you're not banging 3 times a day anymore. You know, it's just you know, you get old.
All I know is you better put them old ass wrists to work.
That's right.
Don't worry. That doesn't mean I'm getting old.
Right. You just get old.
And as far as the relationship's concerned, I mean, again, you know, standards.
Mm-hmm.
My wife obviously has low standards.
Hey, yo.
But you know, I have a great wife. She was a hard worker, and she gives all she can, and I love and respect that. And she's a fantastic person, and that's, you know, I don't think that's. I mean, if you go into it, this is my opinion. I'm old, so I'll say what the hell I want.
That's right.
If you go into it with standards before you even know anything about the person, you know, that's not very fair.
Right.
You know, I'm more of a stoner slacker kind of guy. I do what I got to do and make it happen. But I'm not the guy that's going to be, as you can see, wearing Versace or driving around in a Porsche. I drive in a 95 Chevy S10, and this is me every day, all day. My wife's different. She is hair and makeup and nails, and you know, so it's.
So cute.
Because if she came into this damn thing 20 years ago having standards, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about it today.
Wow.
Because she's just that up here, and I'm down here.
Wow.
You up there too, though, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, you up there
Thanks.
too.
Your standards are not that high. You're saying
that's why she
hers
grabbed
are higher than yours.
No, I guess because she's up here, and her standards are a little lower than mine.
Really?
I'm just teasing. my mother told me how good I am.
She don't request that much from you.
No.
You do
I mean,
it all.
No, I mean, you know, we have our own, you know, things. I mean, I grocery shop and cook. I work as well. She works as well. She does the laundry. So we have our things that we work together and make it happen. Whether it's to go pay a bill, go on vacation, monetarily, love, sex, all of it. If we work together. And we always, and that's, you know, I will hope, Lord Jesus, please, I hope she never comes to her senses.
Hey,
but that's standards. You got to find a person that you can put up with, and they can put up with you forever. And I've been divorced twice. This is my 3rd wife, so it is a true thing.
Yeah.
So, but you got to dip your foot in the pool. And you can't be expecting Harvard graduate $300,000 a year. Go in with your heart, not with anything else.
Right.
That's That's it. That's my standard.
Message.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Look at you with the messages tonight, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil Land.
You want a hug after this? We both got.
Yeah, man. We all warm and fuzzy up here right now, bro. I appreciate that, man.
That's that wisdom. Hey, Derek, roll your sleeves up some more. You gotta get a. It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
He looked down like,
All right, hold on.
So what do you
Boom.
think? Yeah.
Well, that is a tricky question, but
Well, you heard ours. We went in.
for me, because there's so many billions of people on the planet, I agree with everybody. So I agree with what Sekou was saying about, if you're gonna if you have standards, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Are you single?
I'm not single. I'm married.
Oh, okay, you married.
I'm married.
What you trying to do?
That might have been an invitation on a date if you were single.
But I couldn't tell from his standards. Was he?
Right.
The first thing he said, he was married for,
I didn't know about his standards. I apologize.
That was good. But yeah, what you said, Derek?
So everything Johnny said about their relationship is so true. Miss Patty Lang, everything he said. They are night and day. It's pretty wild. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, she's a corporate woman. She's corporate.
But so
That's
what
like
we're
the
up here
art
talking about, this is definitely it's exactly the contrary of setting standards. It's two completely different people that have learned to work together, and that's
And I love her to death, and I'll do anything for her. I will choke you all right now for her. I'm
Hey, that's real love, though. That's real love, because that's man.
I kind of wrapped up my point. My point is I think I already kind of tried to wrap it up quick, but it's leave it open for people. Give it time. You need time. We want to set standards on something that you need time before you can even set it.
Hey,
so
Derek,
if you just meet somebody,
you just said something very
you
important.
can't be setting any standards. You got to give it
Not
time.
only for relationships, but for romantic relationships or sexual relationships, as Barbie likes to talk about.
Hey,
Every relationship. This is a standard for everything that Derek was just saying, for every relationship. Every person that you meet, the way that you portray yourself is the way that they are going to portray you. And that's just the way it is. And I want to go in with a smile the best I can every time. And everybody has a bad day, for gosh sakes. And that's a true thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now, Derek and I, we go at it. We argue, and I guess that would probably be a good comedy in itself.
That's quite funny as all.
But it's just the way, it's the finish, man. It's the finish.
That's what's up.
I'll turn it back to Sekou. So if you have high standards, right, that means the person that you're looking for also has to have high standards,
They
right?
do.
Yes.
Really high, yeah.
So where's the cutoff with the standards? So if you have high standards and you meet someone, can she want or have higher standards than you? At what point do your standards have to find a happy medium? Oh, no, I don't like that. I need my fork positioned just like this. If you turn my fork that way, I'm gonna have a problem.
Yeah, nah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you gotta it's gotta be a little give and take.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of give and take.
I'm like Johnny. Okay, I don't have extreme high standards. I'm too.
Obviously, I'm his friend.
Yeah. Well, there you go. See, but that's him putting himself there. But he's a great person. I like to give people time for me to see if we can share some kind of working or talking relationship together.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Give it some time. Don't cut them off too soon because they appear to be not your kind of individual when you first meet them. You know what I mean? So.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we're gonna wrap it up pretty soon. The only thing I have to say about the whole situation is when I was talking about is your standards too high or too low? Are you actually your standards so high like a superhero You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't have a reality, like as far as they may want a porn star. You follow me? And that's why I call a superhero.
A porn star don't want a porn star.
I thought you said superhero.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And if their standards is so high, and then they accept less, are they gonna actually really still want that? You know what I mean? Because if you're accepting less, you're still gonna want that high standard of the super, what you just called her.
That's
for the Superman, you know, the Mandingo, you know, whatever. And you accept less than that, and this is just I could say a metaphor as far as the sex go. But and then you accept less than that, are you gonna still be wanting what that standard was, or what you required, or that expectation?
You're still searching for it. Yes, you are. You're still searching for it.
So what I'm afraid of, and as far as that whole conversation, is people accepting less than what they want, and then treating you like you're not what they wanted. You follow me? Like, so
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
What they want.
That's what I was saying to Sekou. Right.
They're gonna drag you along until they find what they want, but they're not gonna be able to find what they want as long as you're there, because they're gonna miss the blessing by treating you bad.
Yep.
Yeah, but you have to live. So life goes on. You have to live. You got to go to work. If you live together, that means you got to have a relationship together. You have to try to work some things out, and you have to carry some things up. You can't
throw them out.
But see, you can't just.
Exactly.
But it's not that always that easy to just throw people out. Or who gets thrown out? Whose house is it? Who has to leave?
In my case, my wife.
See what I mean? So you get thrown out. You gotta go.
My point is like, so at the end of the day, you be careful. It's just like if you got standards, I don't think that you should lower them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
And just take whatever, and just because you're taking without it, just because you're lonely, just because you're afraid, or just because you want a companion and you're lowering your standards, you're bringing somebody into your life that could be hurt later, and you don't care. That's selfish.
What about when you have children then? How does that work?
Too. It's like
they definitely got.
But I'm just saying, it's like it doesn't really matter if you got a child with that person or not. It's like, if that's not the person who you want to be with, I just think that you shouldn't ruin their life just because you're just going to lower your standards for that second. Because unless you feel like going backwards, you already know what type of person you want, you know what I mean? And you're going to try to do that same, turn a hoe into a housewife, or turn this dude that you just pulled out of the prison to, you know, like corporate man. Yeah, right. You're gonna change them, but even if you do change them, do you think they still want to be with you? You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't even it wasn't even in the cards, right? So that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I just believe, that's just my opinion. I do believe that people can work together. Yeah. Like Johnny Laing said, if y'all gonna work together, I think it can work. God's always told me that if two people work together, He gonna make sure it works. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like you are higher than that person and you're not really working with them, it's not gonna work anyway. But that's why I'm talking about the high standard part. It's like, okay, she's not doing this or he's not doing this, they get on my nerves, or whatever the case may be. And then you just don't be there together, like he said, working together. So I just believe that when you have your standards, whatever your standards are, I believe you should just stick to them. That's just my point, my opinion.
So where are your standards at? Like, it's
with my standards, like I said earlier, if a person, I just want them to do like he said, meet me where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So if
in the middle,
like you said, as far as y'all cleaning, y'all work together. With the bills, y'all work together. You can't be so high and mighty, like, I'm not gonna wash the dishes, I'm not gonna sweep the floor, I'm not gonna watch the kids, I'm gonna do all the man stuff, but I'm not gonna do anything that I consider that it has to be a woman's job. You know what I mean?
So it's like I'm turning. You're being interviewed now. I'm like,
you're gonna edge me.
So if in a household, because basically you're talking about a couple that are already together, right? Because you have to.
But I mean, they don't necessarily have to already be together. Like he said, he's been divorced 2 times. So you've been through the non-working together situation, right? Mm-hmm. So in that situation, why didn't it work? Because y'all weren't working together.
Well, I think that.
I switched it.
He is. You did put it off of you. He's still friends with one of his ex-wives.
So the second wife. No, hell no. He
said hell no.
My second wife, I think that her standards were too high, or at least too high for me to fulfill, or for me to be willing to fulfill.
Right.
I'm always going to do my thing. I'm always going to make money. Our bills are always going to be paid, and there's always going to be food on the table, and we're always going to be able to do the things that we like to do.
Right.
But if that's not good enough, then that's that high standard. She
wants that's the only point I was
making. The big house with 4 bedrooms and all that. That's not the dude that I am.
Right.
We have a beautiful home, and it's the level of the people and what we need.
It changes though based on the living and work statuses of each individual. If you're the only one working or something like that, and your guy is just not doing anything, and you got to take care of the house and home, so you're going to expect more from him while he's home all day. And if those things aren't happening, that's going to cause conflict in the relationship. So if everybody's making equal money and going to work and providing the same thing for the household and the family, that you can meet at a better plane.
It goes back to the conversation. Let's go back to that conversation.
Let's go back.
That works for everything, not only the 5 minutes. Right. You got to have that conversation about all that.
You do.
You got to be able to talk about it.
And not only that, it's a constant conversation. Mm-hmm. If you want to have a successful relationship with any person, it's got to be a constant conversation. It's got to be something that is an ongoing dialogue. Because sometimes I'm going to do shit that's going to piss you off, and you have to be comfortable enough with yourself and with me as your friend to say, "Hey, dude, come on, this wasn't right, and here's why it wasn't right." Or at least that was my feelings, and then I have to be the kind of friend that says, "You know what? Even if I don't agree, I have to be that kind of person that says, you know what, I get it. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, I don't want to, that's not how I want it to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dope.
I love it. I mean, he's absolutely right. The communicating part is the most important part of any relationship. If you shun away or hide away or just don't want to communicate, that's where the problem starts to fester. Absolutely. So you now where a simple solution, like he said, talking about it could have fixed it, because you rather avoid the conversation entirely.
Now he's bent out of shape.
Yep.
There's no closure to the problem.
Right.
And then he's like, well, next time I see this mother so and so, and then boom,
keeps going.
Like Derek said, festers. It gets bigger and bigger.
To the point, I don't even know why I'm even mad at you.
You don't know why anymore. Right. You're just walking around. You're waiting to see who's going to break the ice, who's going to say something first, and say, "Hey, look, you all right? You want to talk?" Blah, blah, blah.
But like I said, I agree with everything you guys are saying. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's on the edge, and it's like proper communication, because all communication, the reason why they are avoiding each other is because the communication isn't proper. So the proper communication from the get-go is definitely going to help you. But my thing is everything that you guys say, I agree with everybody. I just believe that before you start a relationship, these are people that are already been in a relationship. They got experience. They got the wisdom. They learned from their experiences. Now, there's people out here that haven't even begun their journey to be committing to anything, and they are just linking up because of sex. Mm-hmm. And then they find themselves in a relationship, but their standards, you know what I'm saying? They just got to make sure that they don't keep lowering them.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I believe, that it's like whatever it is, just stick to your gun. And that's one thing about me. I will stick to my guns. Being a cancer, more than two.
So,
I have been known to be really
Cry babies.
There you go.
I'm also a cancer.
I mean, I might have cried before menopause, but let me tell you.
Yeah, Johnny's a cancer too. Yep, that's right.
They so soft.
But yeah, we are sensitive. But because because I'm sensitive, I can only speak for myself. I have to guard my heart. So I know that it's like whatever my standards is in my head, I have to keep them, because us as women, men will shape our standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, it's like all we want to do is please our man.
Yep.
At the end of the day, or our, significant other. So at the end of the day, it's like, then you look around and you're like, where's my standards? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's all I was saying, that they could be either too high or they could be either too low. And I appreciate you guys. Sekou, you going to take us home?
Yes.
And Mike, what you got for us today?
You got something for us?
Oh, I mean, I'll probably do something new.
Okay.
You got something new for us?
All right, so
I'm gonna see what happens.
You want Bluetooth it? You got the sounds, or you going acapella?
I was going acapella.
All right, we're gonna let you do
and see what
acapella.
happens. If my voice crack and everything, don't get mad at me.
Let these guys tell everybody where they can be reached, and then Mike is gonna sing us.
I can't do it like you.
how can we find y'all?
Hey, Bobby got a
You can find myself at fathersonproductions.co, and you can see our Patreon, you can see our movie, you can see upcoming projects. And my name's Johnny Laing. If you go anywhere, the real Johnny Laing, Laing, every social media, you will see me, and I will be there.
And as far as I go, Derek Stroman here. You can find me on Facebook. That's primarily where I'm at. Derek Stroman. Right now, I'm holding a gun, pointing at absolutely nothing. Standing beside me is Johnny Laing, who you can't see in my Facebook profile picture, but he is there. And
mine is me sitting on the toilet.
Hey, yo.
There you go.
Hey, yo.
Classic.
So that's how you find me on FB. I am on IG as well at @Stroman. That's at STROMIND. I don't IG a lot. I'm trying to improve my IG skills. You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
I think
you should.
As long as you don't get locked out like Mike.
Yeah. Well, you see, that could be a problem. You see how that could be a problem. So
yeah. You definitely do that.
So yeah, that's basically where you can find me. Very easy. You want my phone number? I can give y'all my phone number.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. Listen. It's not hard. Derek Stroman. And yeah, man, give me a shout. Plus, remember, we shooting films. We need actors. We need actresses. Shucks, I'm still looking for another cameraman to recruit. So somebody out there that's good at shooting video.
Opportunities.
Come on, man. Give me a shout. I appreciate you. Love the show. Thanks, Sanji. Thanks, Silky. Thanks, Sekou. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you,
Barbie over there,
the wonderful audience.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Great show.
And before we sign out, we want to say thank y'all. We'll be here again next week, as always.
So Barbie got a shout out.
And Barbie, beautiful Barbie. Come on, love. Good to see you.
All right. I want to give a shout out to Amira Nailed It. Yasmin Carter. Shout out, she did my nails and my hair. So I told her that I was going to shout her a big shout out because I'm very happy. Girl, you did that.
You did that. I'm happy too. Yay.
Yay.
But Silky Mike gonna take us home, and we catch y'all next week.
Mike say he got a new song.
I'm working on something, so y'all just let me know how y'all like it.
Okay.
In August 27th, I got a show at the Why Not Lot. Yeah.
What time?
It is. I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot. I ain't gonna front.
Stay tuned. Follow
me on Instagram at Silky Gang. You'll see it.
That's what's up.
All right, click the link in the bio.
Bang.
All right. It's 12 o'clock a.m. and shorty, you know that you shouldn't be here on my phone. You got a man that love you, that trusts you and you alone. He provides for you, takes time for you when I didn't have knowledge of that the first time. And I'm trying to respect something that ain't mine. And she wanna do damage. I cannot help her, I know. And she wanna do damage. I cannot help her, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. And she wanna do damage. I cannot help her, no. So, yeah.
That's what's up, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Sounds like another one.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks,
How
guys.
you get blessed with the looks and the voice?
We'll see y'all
God.
next week.
Thanks in the house.
Silky Mike.
Yes, sir.
Sonji out.
We love y'all. Thank
Sonji
y'all.
Comedy.
We out here.
JBR. Shout out to Coyote Man.
Where laughter is our therapy.
With Sonji, Lucy, and Sekou, we're on the edge.